Hey, Alicia! Do you think leaving your husband on his own to take care of your daughter is okay?
What?
I'm saying that you need to do something about how you're always with Angela ever since she was hospitalized.
Don't be ridiculous. It's my job as a parent to support her while she's fighting this illness. You need to take care of things on your own until Angela gets better.
What? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the one supporting this family! You're just a lazy, good-for-nothing that used Angela's illness as an excuse to quit her job!
What?
Just let the doctors take care of her illness. I'm the one paying for her medical bills anyways. You should be grateful and prioritize taking care of me!
I only quit my job because I couldn't take care of Angela while working at the same time.
See? You're being rebellious again! Yep, that settles it.
What do you mean?
I'll give you the divorce papers, so just leave already.
Divorce papers?
I'm going to marry Jennifer. She took care of the house while you weren't there to do so.
What? Jennifer, my sister.
Yep. She took care of me with her body while I was lonely.
What?
There's no way I could have resisted.
Putting your hands on your wife's sister is one thing, but to think that you would fall for Jennifer's tricks?
Say whatever you want. It's your fault for failing to take care of me. I'll give you just enough money to not become homeless. But I'm not paying an alimony, alright?
Arnold!
Bye! Hi, Alicia! It's been 11 years, right? To think that you would still have feelings for me. I guess it can't be helped.
What? Arnold! You haven't contacted me ever since you divorced me from my sister 11 years ago. What do you want?
I returned to my parents' house.
What?
I'm trying to return, to be exact, but I saw you and what seems to be Angela entering the house.
Why do you want to return after all these years?
I thought it was time for me to inherit the family business, considering my dad's age. It's the perfect timing as well, since me and Jennifer just had a son, which is why me and my son, who's going to inherit the business after me, are returning for the first time in 11 years.
Return? I heard that the family business already closed.
What?
Your father was too old to work anymore, and no one was there to inherit the business, so...
But that's why I'm returning!
You need at least 10 years of experience to become a professional, it seems. But because you just disappeared with my sister 11 years ago, your father had no choice but to close the business, considering his age and condition.
What? But I came back!
There's no point in telling that to me.
Oh, I remember! I almost forgot why I contacted you in the first place!
What is it?
Leave my parents' house!
Huh?
You're not even related to me anymore! Why have you been staying at my parents' house for 11 years? Leave! I have a son now, so I don't need you and that weak daughter of yours anymore! Jennifer, my son, and I are going to be living in that house from now on. You're not invited!
Don't tell me you've already prepared to move here.
Yep, I can move anytime!
That's fine. Just don't regret it, okay?
Why would I? Hey! What's the meaning of this? Why is my uncle's family living here? This is my parents' house!
It's simple. It's your uncle's family's house now.
What? Why? What about my mom and dad?
They moved to the countryside after they closed the family business.
They moved?
And your uncle, who used to always change jobs, was finally able to settle down at a company in his hometown. He was looking for a house, so it was the perfect timing.
I didn't hear anything about this!
What are you talking about? Didn't you disappear with my sister 11 years ago and cut all contact with us? I'm their only child. It's not like I blocked their accounts, so they could have at least told me where they moved. It probably means that they disowned you.
But I have a healthy son now, not a sick daughter like Angela. If I call them now...
Your parents don't care about the gender, and Angela's fine now.
What?
It took 1 year for her to fully heal, but she's fine now. She's now a part of the volleyball team at her high school.
Oh, wait. Then why were you at my parents' house? I'm pretty sure I saw you and Angela entering.
When was this?
I think it was during the 3-day holiday last month.
Oh, that must be when I visited for the sleepover we have a few times a year.
Sleepover?
I got a new job once Angela fully healed at your uncle's company.
What?
We already knew each other, and he treated me like family. I got along with his wife in particular since we shared hobbies. She let us stay at her house so we could work on a project together. That's probably where you saw me.
Are you serious? Then where should I go to?
I probably shouldn't be asking you this, but couldn't you have gone to my parents' house instead?
What? That's impossible! Me and Jennifer just suddenly disappeared. There's no way we could just go back!
But didn't you go back to your parents' house? It didn't end well, though.
I only thought I could return because me and Jennifer had a son who could inherit the family business!
It didn't matter, though, did it?
Shut up! Jennifer said going to her parents was impossible! So...
Is Jennifer with you right now?
What? No. She's at a friend's house with our son.
Apparently, Jennifer comes to our parents' house frequently.
What?
You probably know how I'm distant with my parents, who always favored Jennifer over me. But according to a friend who lives near my parents, Jennifer suddenly reappeared 3 years after we divorced. She's been visiting frequently ever since. These past few months, she's been visiting with what seems to be her son and husband.
What?
Since it's my parents, they probably welcomed her back as soon as she returned. I thought this husband was you, but apparently it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. What's the meaning of this? Answer me!
I only heard about this from my friend. Isn't it best if you find out on your own?
It wasn't my son? The baby Jennifer gave birth to. It wasn't my son!
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Jennifer was cheating on me with another guy! She and this guy visited her parents, and she told her parents that he was her husband, and they just accepted it! She said she already submitted our divorce papers half a year ago, so they threw me out as soon as I knocked the door!
But weren't you living with Jennifer even after she submitted the divorce papers? Maybe she just turned it in without telling you?
No, I gave her filled out divorce papers after we had a huge fight. She probably used that.
Oh.
What should I do?
Can I just block you now?
What?
I hadn't blocked you until now since you were Angela's father, even if you had divorced me. But you contact me for the first time in 11 years only to talk about this.
But...
What I'm saying is, don't contact me or Angela anymore.
Maybe we could go back to how things used to be?
Huh? There's no way I'm doing that.
Alicia!
Don't contact me ever again! I finally blocked Arnold after 11 years. What happened to him after that, I only heard from others. Apparently, he did a DNA test to see if he actually wasn't related to his son, and sure enough, he wasn't. He got revenge by suing Jennifer and this other guy and forcing them to be in debt. But in turn, he was sued by multiple female employees at his workplace for sexual harassment. Not only did the money he got from Jennifer disappear because of this, but he was even forced to take out a loan. In the end, he was taken away by some shady organization. What happened after that? I honestly don't care.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Mary, are you there? Where the hell are you? Sorry, Mom. Like I said, I told you this morning that we're just finishing up that project at work, so for the next month or so, I'm going to be pretty busy. Does that mean you'll be working overtime? Yes, that's right. I'm gonna have a hard time making dinner at the usual time for a while. Okay. Well, I guess that can't be helped. I suppose I'll just order takeout and go eat somewhere. Huh? Are you okay with it? You're working overtime, right? That means in addition to your monthly pay, you get overtime pay as well, right? The more you do overtime, well, the more money you bring in and makes my life easier. Yeah, suppose you're right. What's that mediocre reaction? Huh? Did I sound like that? Just tired from all the work. If you're so dissatisfied, you should work harder to pay me back for bringing you up. You were only 3 years old when that no-good father of yours cheated on me. Ever since then, I went through tremendous hardship to provide for you. Yeah, I got it, Mom. I'm not dissatisfied about anything. As long as you understand, I have no problem if you come home late if it means bringing home more money. So, work as hard as you must and rake in as much money as you can. Yeah, right. I'll do my best. Mary, pick up! This is Mom. Hurry up, for God's sake! Sorry, Mom. Do you mind if we continue this after I finish work? My boss and the other staff members really don't approve of us using the phone while working. Yeah, forget that. Today's your payday, so I went to the bank to withdraw some money. I was shocked at the amount that was deposited. What is this? Huh? Like I said, I'm at the bank right now. Looks like it's a bit more because you were working overtime the last month or so, but an additional $150 for all the overtime you did? They are taking complete advantage of you. That's how much overtime I did. Well, it's way too little. If you're going to work and get paid well for it. I really can't decide how much I get paid. I'm only allowed to work a certain amount of hours a month. I don't want to hear your lame excuses. Boy, oh boy, you are totally useless. I figured you at least get an additional $500 or $600 at least. Really, you're totally useless. I'm really sorry. If you're so sorry, why don't you make a little more money? Yeah, but I can't just work overtime without permission. Company policy, you know? Most companies have the same policy these days. Well, there is no policy of you working outside your company, right? If you work at a club or something after work, you could make a little extra cash, right? Huh? You want me to work as a hostess? Well, I'm not saying right now, just considering it. Anyway, this was a huge disappointment for me. So, I'm going to cut your monthly allowance by $50. I'll leave your $100 allowance on the kitchen table. Huh? You're not serious. I can't live on that. If you don't like it, bring in more cash. I may just force you to work as a hostess, so keep that in mind. Yes. Sorry. Hey, Mary! Your best friend Sharon here! Huh? Sharon? Wow, it's been a long time. Great to hear from you. It sure has been a while. After we graduated from high school, you moved overseas, I guess. It's been like 8 years, hasn't it? Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Really happy to hear from you. But what's up? Well, I'm not overseas anymore. I came back stateside about a year ago. I'm back in town for about a month for some business. Oh yeah? That's great. I'm staying at a residential hotel for now. The place is like a 30-minute drive to your place. Felt a bit nostalgic and figured I'd give you a heads up. I'm glad you did. How about you, Mary? What have you been up to? Huh? Me? Nothing special, really. The usual routine. Are you still living at home with your mom? Yeah, I was going to move out, but I have my mom, you know, so I kind of have to take care of her. Oh yeah, your mom. I'm sure you know about my dad. He took off with some woman when I was a kid. You know the whole story. Anyway, I'm all she's got. Huh? Your dad cheated on your mom? Yeah, that's what my mom told me all these years. She won't shut up about it. My mom worked all her life to support and provide for me, so I figured I should return the favor, you know what I mean? She handles all my finances, my bank account. I get a monthly allowance. Are you serious? You've got it all wrong, Mary. Huh? What do you mean, all wrong? I don't believe this. I figured you knew all along. Your mom is lying to you, Mary. Huh? What do you mean? You got the whole story backwards. Backwards? What do you mean? It was your mom who cheated on your dad. It was your dad that wanted the divorce and left her. Huh? You're joking, right? No, it's true. It was only after I finished college that my folks told me about the whole affair. Back in the day, it was pretty well known around the neighborhood. But, you know, we were just kids. I never heard about it. Oh yeah, and to have a mother control your finances, your bank account, doling out a monthly allowance, you're a working adult, for God's sake. She has no right to do that. No parent would do such a thing to their own child. Huh? Well, some would send their folks money to help them out, of course, but even then, it's only what they can afford. It doesn't disrupt their own lives. Yeah, really? I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it, huh? No, I'm glad you told me. Thanks. You're a good friend. Really, thanks. Actually, what you told me really opened my eyes. Yeah, this is all wrong. I realize that now. Okay, so what are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Probably move out and live my own life, away from my mom? Okay, then why don't you come to my place for now, to figure out what to do? What do you say? Huh? Really? But she's got all my money. She has my bank account. I'm not really free to do as I like. That's easy. Just time it right. Move out of your mom's place, make a new account, and you're all set. But then get your office to change the bank account and have your pay deposited there. Easy as pie. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. What an idiot. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Yeah, you're like some of those brainwashed cult members. It takes a while to get out from under their spell. Brainwashed, huh? And another thing, do you have any intention of changing jobs? Change jobs? I know a great job that would allow you to get out from under your mother's spell and start a new life. You just have to set your mind up and just do it, as that famous logo says. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. In my situation, do you really think it would go so easily? I was just getting to the good part. I just started a new business. Really? You started a business? Yeah, that's right. I was just going to put out a classified for new hires. Yeah, that's great and all, but is it really something I can do? Weren't you taking accounting classes in high school and didn't you get certified in something? Yeah, I'm surprised you remember. Actually, that's what I'm doing at my current job. Perfect! I was just looking for a good accountant. What do you say? Yeah, I'm in. When do I start? Okay, we're set. I'll contact you tomorrow and we can work out the details. We'll make secret plans to escape from that mother of yours. Okay, I'm counting on you, Sharon. Hey, Mary, answer me! Today's payday, right? There's no deposit yet. What's going on? Mary, pick up, would you? Would you hurry up and answer? Hello, Mother? What took you so long? Did you have your phone turned off or something? I just checked your bank account. Your pay hasn't been deposited. What's up? What's wrong with that stupid company of yours? They screw up again? I want you to verify the situation with them right away. Do it now. My pay has already been deposited. Are you smoking something? I said I just checked and there is nothing. I was just at the bank and I tried to withdraw the money and there was nothing in there. Not a dime. Which obviously means it has not been deposited. Are you calling me a liar? No, you're not lying. No money will be deposited into that account anymore. Huh? You know what, Mom? I found out all about your past. Found out about what? The reason why Dad left us was not because Dad cheated on you, but it was you who had an affair. Huh? Where did you? And also, I only recently learned of this, but the money, the child support that Dad paid you every month until I turned 20, I thought it was strange back then, but I was just a kid. I remember that I had to pay my own tuition by working a part-time job. I got to thinking, maybe you were using that money for yourself. Who told you all this? I talked to a bunch of people who knew you back in the day, and they told me the whole story. And about my monthly pay, I created a new account and had it all deposited there. Huh? You can't do that! How am I supposed to live? Not my problem. I have debts to pay! Debts, huh? I was afraid it was something like that. Debts? Yeah, makes sense. Give me the details of the new account. I expect your bank book on the kitchen table tonight. No way. Mary, how can you refuse your mother? Have you forgotten all that I have done for you, supported you all these years? You mean someone who makes their daughter work and takes all her money and treats her like dirt? How could you say that? It's the truth, isn't it? So, I don't want anything to do with you, forever. You never want to see your own mother again. Yes, that's right, actually. I already moved out and already settled into my new place. And I already quit my job, so no use going over there to cause trouble. Mary, how could you? At least have your retirement pay deposited into the account. That's the least you could do. I already set up my new account, so that's not possible. Well, have them change it right away. No, I'm just not going to do it. I'm through taking orders from you. How am I supposed to live from now on? You can't do this! Well, I guess you're just going to have to get a job. You're the one who has to work for me! Didn't you hear me the first time? I said I don't want anything to do with you. Mary! Goodbye, Mother. Well, That was it after that little chat online. I blocked all calls from her after that. I heard what happened afterwards from my relatives. Apparently, my mom got a live-in job that her brother introduced her to, but I heard she just couldn't get along with the people she worked with, and apparently is having a hard time socializing. Someone said she was even losing her hair over it. As for me, I moved to another state and currently work at Sharon's new company. According to Sharon, there are many people out there that go through the same experience with their parents: parental abuse, dysfunctional families that function like cults, like my mom. I'm forever grateful to Sharon for saving me from such an abusive mom. I'm currently saving money so I can take Sharon on a trip to Hawaii. It's the least I can do for saving me from that dismal life.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.